We trust technology with our lives. We trust our smart locks to keep intruders out. We trust our cameras to record everything. But have you ever stopped to think, who else has the password? What happens when the technology designed to protect you becomes the very tool used to hunt you? If you have any smart devices in your home, this story might make you want to unplug them all tonight. It starts with a woman named Emily, a 26-year-old marketing manager who had just moved into a high-end, fully automated smart apartment in Chicago. It was a steal, cheap rent, modern furniture, and a system that controlled everything from the lights to the temperature via an app on her phone. The landlord, a quiet man named Mr. Henderson, gave her the access codes and told her she was the first tenant to live there since the renovation. Emily loved it. She could lock her door from her bed. She could dim the lights with a voice command. It felt safe, but 3 days in, the glitches started. It began with the thermostat. Emily would set it to 70 degrees before leaving for work. But when she came home, the apartment would be freezing cold, set to 50 degrees. She checked the app logs, but it showed that she had changed it manually at 2:09 p.m. She assumed she had pocket-dialed the app and ignored it. Then it was the lights. One night, while she was showering, the bathroom lights abruptly turned off. Pitch black. Terrified, she yelled out a command to turn them back on. They flickered back to life a few seconds later. She blamed the Wi-Fi. But the turning point happened on a Friday night. Emily was sitting on her couch watching a movie when her smart speaker suddenly lit up blue. It wasn't responding to a command. It was active. A split second later, a loud, distorted sound blasted through the speakers. It wasn't music. It was a recording of a woman sleeping, the sound of soft, rhythmic breathing. Emily froze. She grabbed her phone to check the smart home app. The status of the speaker said, "Playing audio file, last night." Her heart pounding, Emily tried to pause it, but the app locked her out. The screen flashed a message, "Admin control active." She wasn't the admin, panic set in. She ran to the front door to leave, but the smart lock wouldn't budge. The keypad was dead. The deadbolt was engaged electronically. She pulled out her phone to call 911, but the lights in the entire apartment suddenly turned crimson red. Then, her phone buzzed with a notification from the smart home app. It was a text message sent through the system admin panel. It read, "Don't leave yet." "We haven't met." Emily didn't wait. She grabbed a heavy vase from the hallway table and smashed the window. The alarm system started blaring, a deafening siren. She climbed out onto the fire escape and didn't stop running until she reached the lobby of a nearby hotel. When the police arrived at the apartment, they hacked the system to get inside. They found the apartment empty, no intruder, no sign of forced entry. But the police cybercrime unit analyzed the smart home hub. They found that there was indeed a second user with super admin privileges connected to the system. But the user wasn't logging in remotely. The IP address of the second user was local. The signal was coming from inside the walls. Behind the large vanity mirror in the bathroom, police found a narrow maintenance crawl space. Inside, there was a sleeping bag, empty water bottles, and a tablet wired directly into the apartment's router. The landlord, Mr. Henderson, wasn't a landlord at all. He was a squatter who had hacked the building's automation system. He hadn't just been controlling the lights or the heat. He had been watching Emily through the camera on the smart thermostat every single day. The recording Emily heard on the speaker wasn't a glitch. He had played it by accident while he was lying in the wall, listening to her breathe just a few feet away. The police never found him. He slipped out through a service vent before they breached the door. So the next time your lights flicker or your thermostat changes on its own, don't just blame the Wi-Fi. Check the vents. If this story terrified you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We upload new horror stories every week. And tell me in the comments, do you cover your laptop camera? Yes or no?